Hey guys, how's it going? It's Vicious. It's time to kick off our first official episode of Let's Play Secret of Mana 2. So I got the teaser video up for the intro movie already. I actually did read the dialogue out to you on that, did a little bit of voice editing to make it interesting. So after I did that, I spent the last couple of days just trying to figure out the party I want to do the game with. So previously, when I beat the game a long time ago, I know I've used Hawk as the Ninja Master. He was really good. I used Kevin as, I think, the Death Hand. He was just like totally overpowered and awesome. And I think I've used both of the casters, but I've never used Duran, and I've never used Riesz. So she's like a status element character. She can either boost your character's stats if you go light, or take down enemy stats if you go dark. And Duran, he's like a tank slash fighter. If you go light with him, he's like a minor healer, like a paladin. And if you go dark, he gets all these really cool sword saber spells, which can like really, if you use the right saber spell against the right enemy, it does a lot more damage. So here was my idea for my party. I was gonna go Riesz as my main, since I've never used her or done her storyline, and use that party go light so I can get the power up, and then go with Kevin and Duran, and they're both really strong melee characters, and I would just be beating the crud out of everything. Should make it really easy to grind and get the regular enemies. But the problem is I would have no magic casters or healers really, and I really love magic casting in a game. I hate not having magic to cast. So also you have to use Duran or Angela to play as your main character if you want to fight an optional super boss at the end of the game. So as it ends up being, my final choice will be Angela, which I plan to go dark with her and make her a Rune Master so I can have the strongest caster, offensive caster in the game. Riesz, because I've never used her and I want to be able to boost my party stats. And Kevin, that way I have a good melee attacker. So this should give us a really well-rounded party, I think. We'll have an attacker and a caster and a booster. We just won't have a really good dedicated healer. So I'll have to rely on items probably a little bit for healing. So the way I'm doing the Let's Play is I'm playing it on ZSNES, recording it with fraps at like 1600 by 1200 pixels. I got the aspect ratio correct. I've seen a lot of Super Nintendo Let's Plays with the aspect ratio incorrect. Reading the stuff here. I guess I'm gonna read it to you. Let's go ahead and do that. The Magic Kingdom, Altena. Oh, I missed that one. But as the power of mana fades, the relentless cold begins to creep into the city and castle. My people, as you can see, the mana in the world is starting to disappear. For the people of Altena, this is a dire emergency. We can't live in a frozen climate. But there's hope. We must go to the Forbidden Mana Holy Land and obtain the Sword of Mana. Silence! We can open the gate to the Holy Land if we possess the 8 Mana Stones. We don't think every country will be willing to let us have their Mana Stones, of course. We'll have to use our powers to invade those countries and take their Mana Stones by force. The war will be long and difficult, but in the end, the world will be united in a glorious magic empire. And with the Sword of Mana in the Queen's hands, spring will return to Altena at last. Long live the Queen of Reason. Hey, Jose. You don't have to yell. These old ears can still hear you, loud and clear. Remember, I was a great magician once, a long time ago. Stop. I don't want to hear any more stories. Just get on with the lesson. My lady, magic isn't all form. You're having trouble because you're concentrating on form, not the heart that goes with it. Oh, I am so sick of your little preaching. That's it, I'm out of here. Oh dear. Yay, I have control of the character. Well, anyways, I was trying to say I'm recording this with ZNS, using Fraps, editing it in my editor. Really high resolution, even though the Super Nintendo does not have this high of a resolution, but it gives you guys a higher quality on YouTube. Doing my voice recording separate from the game so I can get the volume right. So my files are large, just like if I was doing a computer Let's Play. I've got like 40 gigabyte video files. I decided I'm going to read the text to the game since it seems to be a little bit more engaging. Also, I don't have any idea how fast you guys read, and I read very, very quickly. Ah, it's Victor. Hey, Victor. Ah, Princess. Are your magic lessons over already? You know, I'm the one who always has to listen to the old man Jose complain after you skip class. Please don't do this to me. Angela, Princess of Altena. Angela thought very lonesomely of her mother, who never scolded or embraced her as an infant. She told herself the queen was fulfilling her duty, but at times her loneliness was unbearable. Angela, starving for her mother's love, acted selfishly and bothered the people around her. Angela grew to adulthood, resembling the queen with familiar beauty yet unable to use magic. This is the boiler room that heats Altena Castle. The flame is kept lit by the queen's magic. But please take a look, the flame is getting so small. The flame is burning very poorly. Princess Angela, Victor was looking for you. Thanks to the queen, we usually enjoy spring-like weather, so why has it become so cold? Has the queen become ill? Oh man, it's so good to be playing these old classic games again. So for you who don't know, this is definitely plays like Zelda, live action RPG, except you get 3 characters at once, and you get to use magic and not just items and attacks. Is it really starting to get cold in here? It's really, let's see. Miss Angela, I am terribly sorry, but the Queen's meeting is running a bit long. No one will be allowed to pass here temporarily. Please wait. So for voices, guys, do you think I should read these out? Or would you prefer to read on your own? And should I just read in my normal voice, or should I try to get character voices going? Miss Angela, I am terribly sorry, but the Queen's meeting is running a bit long. Well, you already read that. Yes, you guys are clones. You read and say the same things. Alrighty then, so where do I go? Miss Angela, did you skip Jose's magic class again? Please go back and apologize to him. That's where I'm supposed to go. Gotta go back to the old man. How nice of you to show up, Princess. Someday, I hope you will become a great sorceress. Or how about this? I'll do a hybrid. I'll read important context, like storyline driven in between characters, but not all the really minor banter between just people running around. That'll help move it a little bit faster. Victor! Princess, I was looking all over for you. The Queen and Korin are waiting. I'll be in the courtyard. Princess, please hurry. Must find our way back to the courtyard. Ah, so many ways to go. Up the stairs, down the stairs, out one door, up the next door. Yay, I found an item. I don't even know what it was. This would be the courtyard, right? Guess not. Here we go. Princess, the Queen is preparing the invasion of Forsena right now. Please, come to the Queen's chamber. Miss Angela, please pass. You called for me, Mother? Angela, I will explain. In order to open the gate to the Mana Holy Land, we must begin invasion of every country to possess their Mana Stones. Legend has it, when the energy of all the world's Mana Stones is freed, the gate to the Mana Holy Land will be opened. For starters, we think that you will release the energy from the Mana Stone in Altena. But how? By using the sealed ancient magic that is normally forbidden, for it takes the life of the caster. However, it is not yet time for me nor Korin to die. Therefore, we have decided to use your body as the catalyst. If we sacrifice your life, we will be able to release the energy from the Mana Stone. How could you? Mother. You who cannot use magic are the shame of this royal family. If you are remembered as a user of the great magics, it could be a fitting demise. No. No. That's almost funny. She disappeared. Not funny like what happened, just funny the way I'm saying it, trying to voice it. Where am I? Outside the castle. But, Mother, why? I can't go back to the castle anymore. What should I do now? Alright, time for battle. So as you can see, it's a live action combat. You have to fight and move around at the same time. Try to dodge enemy attacks, so positioning and timing are important. And Angela being an offensive caster, she obviously really sucks in hand-to-hand combat, but later on, when I get some magic spells, which do I have any? That's a good question. I don't think so, because the story is that she can use magic. Ow, ow, I'm getting owned. Seriously, either I suck or... Come on now. Victory! So I got one item to heal, one item to remove status ailments. Yeah, no magic. At this rate, I'm not gonna make it to the end without dying. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, you can run. If that's appropriate, I can run from these guys and not fight them. But I don't like to do that. I don't like to run if I don't have to. Too cold. I can't walk. I want to go home. Mother. Looks like I might have wasted that healing item. It was at the end. Oh, that scenario. Oh, that sucks. Where am I? I think that's Carly. No. Mama, over here. Are you awake now? We found you out in the sub-zero snowfield, unconscious. My daughter and I brought you here. This is the city of Elrond. Chi-Chi, she's awake. Yay, Mama, can I play with her? Don't cause her any trouble, Chi-Chi. She needs time to recover. I'll play with you instead. Yay! I'm hungry. I don't know how many times Grandma has to eat before she's full. That's Grandma? Okay. The Snow City of Elrond. Gotta love old classic music. A person's life is 99% fate. The other 1% is hope guiding you. Tell me, fortune teller, what should I do? Sometimes people are in such despair that they lose their 1% hope. That is when they go to the Temple of Light in the holy city, Wendell. The Temple of Light? When you are lost in the dark, you need a light to guide you. Go to Wendell. Hey, that's the same thing she told me. I asked if my new kid was going to be a boy or girl, and she said, go to Wendell. That old woman has no idea what she's talking about. So I think we have our destination. It's time to head to the holy city of Wendell. So, the holy city. I don't know what's waiting for me there, but I can't stay here. I'll go. What do I have to lose? Maybe I'll even learn how to use magic. Chase from Altena, fleeing from assassination, Princess Angela heads for the Holy City. Little did she know, the fates of the entire world was about to be placed in her hands. Looks like we made it. Oh, no, we're at the Castle City, Jad. Something's wrong. The city seems different than usual. Keep an eye out. We, the warriors of the Beast Kingdom, now control this city. Do not interfere, and we will do you no harm. The Beastmen have taken over the port. I'm afraid we're stuck here for now. Alright guys, hey, that's gonna be the first episode of Let's Play Secret of Mana 2. We've made it to Jad, and we found out that the Beastmen have taken over. So we're gonna pick up our adventure here next time and see what we have to do to get out of here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.